I'm here with the grandkids having breakfast. There's Johnny, Neymar over there. There's Nahian and Nuha, and I don't know. And this is rice and dal. I don't even want dinner. I don't even want breakfast. I had a cup of tea. That's enough. But eating with the grandkids. So we're just taking a little CNG. There's 7 of us at the moment. We're going to meet Mashoud at Beani Bazaar. We're going to go for a little shopping trip, go and eat some food as well. So we've got Tamin at the front. There at the front. Yeah. Oh. There's Tamin at the front there, and then we've got the others behind us somewhere. That's where they are. And we're just going to go meet them, go into Beani Bazaar, and then go and get some food and a bit of shopping. Yeah, so we're in Fry Pan in Beani Bazaar. So we've got loads of food. We've got French fries. We've got what's going on here? We've got French fries there. Oh, French fries, chicken nuggets, tempura prawns, chow mein, cream pasta. What's this rice thing, Shu?
Chow mein.
Chow mein,
Fried rice.
fried rice, more tempura, and Shu's ordered some naga wings and chicken as well, fried chicken. So yeah, we're gonna tuck in and see how we get on. They've actually brought out gloves for the naga chicken, so we'll have to see how that goes. There was some kind of ruckus going on there. Right, we've had a really good, successful shopping trip. we bought all the kids what they wanted. We bought everybody in the Bari stuff, and we're now off to get a bit of ice cream and we're gonna go to a coffee shop, get some ice cream with everyone. There's Johnny boy. Hello for Johnny. So yeah, we're with everyone. We're going to go and get a coffee or I fancy an ice cream, nice and cold. So yeah, really good successful shopping trip. So yeah, we had lunch at Fry Pan, which was really nice actually. We just got loads of little things. Guys were trying stuff, we were trying stuff. So yeah, now we're going back to a coffee shop. Oh, we're going to a different coffee shop. So we're going to go Brown's Coffee. Brown's Coffee, it's where we got the chocolate milkshake. So we're going to come in here and have an ice cream. See you in a bit. So after a day of shopping in Beani Bazaar with the grandkids, we're going to put some henna on my hand. So we've got Nuha who's going to do my left hand. And we've got Nazma who is over here. Neymar. Oh God, I keep on getting her name wrong. That's just what's wrong with me. Old age. Neymar. Yeah. Neymar. Sorry. Neymar. Neymar. She's gonna do my right hand. So Neymar is Parveen's daughter, youngest child, second youngest child. Yeah, second youngest child. So one of twins. So she's the boss. Her poor husband is going to get a beating. But we'll see what happens. So you can hear a lot of noise in the background. So what's happening is the hallway, the new hallway that they built between my dad's old house and the new extension we're building, was actually a bit low. I mean, you could sort of touch it if you're stretching your hands out. So we asked the builder if he could relook at it and see if they could do something, and they're actually taking it apart now. You can see the rebar work, the skeleton frame there, and they're going to make it higher up there. And there's a guy here with a pneumatic drill just drilling it high. And shoes, my little brother's just checking that they're going to mirror the pillars like that as much as they can onto the new build, so it looks seamless. So it looks really good and similar to my dad's house. So we'll see what happens. Shu and I are off to, we're having lunch. Time is about 1:20 and we're off to have a lunch somewhere. Bubby's youngest daughter, Aisha, who's been in the UK for about 6 years, she's still in the UK, but for some reason her in-laws have invited us round for lunch, and she was really looking forward to it. Yeah. It's sort of like, you know, it just takes up chunks of our day, and you know, it's really nice and genuine that people want to meet us and give us their food and stuff like that, but oh my god, it's just like, it just takes up the day. And yeah, and the kids are sort of most of the kids left yesterday. We've got one child who's going to leave, well, I say child, she's 19, she'll be leaving probably tonight, and then I think both Shu and I are going to be a bit down about it, because the kids are the reason that it makes it really fun to be in the village, because they want to play and be with you and stuff. But yeah, we'll just have to go and see what food there is. I imagine there'll be loads of it. Shu doesn't feel hungry, I'm not particularly hungry, because it's just really hot and sticky, so I think we're probably both a bit dehydrated. But we'll go and see what happens. So we've just come through another sort of town, went over a river, lots of sort of work going on. There's a whole section that's full of carpenters, then another section that was full of sort of repairman for sort of repair services for these little CNG things, three-wheelers. Now we're just going through town. I didn't realise that people, I thought Beani Bazaar was the main sort of hub, but there's obviously other little hubs around as well, which obviously makes much more sense. A bit more into the countryside. Very, very rural now. Turning a corner. Well, how wrong can you be, eh? We've turned up, and we just thought we were invited. How presumptuous of us to think that. There's bloody God knows how many people. There's you can see the house behind me. Quite a bit of a monster. But there's lots of people. Lots of people that, you know, me and Shu just sat there thinking, what the hell's going on here? Don't know what is going on, but yeah, we've just all sat down, so there must be probably about 9 or 10 blokes. I only know Shu and my nephew, that's it. Shu obviously knows me, nephew, and he sort of had a voice call with the guy who lives here, the elder that lives here, who'd have to call us. Oh, we'd have to call him brother, actually. So yeah, we'd have to call him brother, because his daughter is married to our niece, so he'd be like a cousin, some kind of cousin kind of thing. But yeah, so that we just sat down and had starters, so a bit of noodles, there's loads of fruit, had a bit of that, and now we've just been told to, right, that's it, you can go off and do a few things, and we'll have dinner in some time. But it ain't gonna be no quick one-stop shop kind of business. It'll be a long process, no doubt. So Shu's already getting tired. He's done a lot, you know. There's a lot of stuff he's been trying to sort out and deal with the builder and stuff like that. Poor guy needs a rest, and this isn't the kind of holiday where you unfortunately have a rest. So we just have to see what happens. Nam kita?
Rafil Hok Ahbab. Ahbab.
Ahbab al Tuman nam kita ko?
Sayyidah Jannatuha.
Okay. Al Ohudu. Nam kita bay?
Usman Farooq.
Osman Farouk. Osman Farouk. I can see Shu right down the bottom of the path. I think he's trying to make a run for it. So I'm just walking towards him. He's right down the middle. He's turning right. He might be trying to make a run for it. But yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. I think we may be here for several hours. Because obviously we've got to eat. And then I don't think the ladies will eat till after we eat. Personally, I personally don't like that. If Ange comes, when my wife comes, she'll be eating with me. She ain't gonna be eating after me and all that malarkey. Ain't having any of that. She wouldn't stand for that anyway. We'll be eating together, so have to wait and see. I'm walking with Bodrul right there. Hello, Bodrul.
Hello.
So he's just so after we've had those the sort of starters, we're just going out for a walk because I think the electricity's gone out like it has done all this holiday, and it's really warm in there. They can't get any fans or breeze, so we're trying to come out to get a bit of breeze. There is a tiny bit of breeze, not much though, but it's definitely much cooler than it is in the house. So we're just going for a little walk just to suss out what's going on. And there's my bro Shu with a couple of relatives. What they were saying, no idea, but you know, yeah, it feels weird today, because we do want to spend more time with our immediate family, create better bonds and things like that, not just go to not a random person's, but it's effectively my cousin's wife's daughter's in-laws, and she ain't even here, and we've never met her, and she's in the UK, so it feels a bit random, but that's the hospitality. They invite you around for lunch, you know, like I said before. Thought we had the privilege of just being us, not loads of other people. So don't know how long this process is going to take, because obviously if there's no power, I guess they'll be cooking on gas, but I don't know what's going to happen about food and all that stuff. So I imagine the ladies are eating now, the starters or snacks or whatever, and then we'll get called back to go and have some lunch. We have to hang around for the ladies to eat, and they'll probably gossip, and then we'll have to have probably dessert as well. God knows, God only knows what's going on, but you know, we'll have to just see what happens. Just try and stay as cool as we can and relax into it. So we just finished eating. That's Bodrul. Just finished eating, and we're now just taking a little walk back to the main road. Get a little CNG auto rickshaw back to the village. Food was nice, but you know, I think our lot in the Barry cook nicer food, and I think my auntie's food is good as well. So yeah, nice to get a meal, but bit stressy with, like, you know, God knows how many people turned up. It was horrendous, but yeah, we've left the girls back in the house because I think it's their turn to eat, and Bodru just said we're going to go, so that's what we're doing. We're just taking a walk just to relieve some of the fullness, back to the main road, and then we'll get a CNG back home. So we're just we got to the main road and we're just basically walking a bit to get a CNG, and now we can see like this market over here. People buying, selling. They're selling cattle as well. You can see right below me loads of cows for sale. Bulls. These are all bulls, I think, not cows, but loads of them for sale. We saw a guy who bought one and he said they were about 600 quid, I think he said. But there's loads for sale here. All kinds of stuff. Vegetables, clothes, knives for cooking and all that kind of stuff. Loads of stuff. Just on our way back to the village, but just thought I'll show you some of the scenery, the greenery and the trees and what people have built for themselves and their families.